So I hope all you are well, like you have a very good time. So today in this session we are going to see the motion of the charge in a magnetic field. So we know that whenever the charge is at rest and it is in magnetic field, then there will not be any force on the magnetic field. But let's see, there is a charge which is moving with some velocity v, and it is kept in a constant magnetic field. So obviously it will experience some force F, right? So write down the heading: motion of a particle, motion of a charge in magnetic field. Okay, motion of a. So see guys, there can be two kinds of motion here. Either a charge can be parallel to the magnetic field. Either a charge can be perpendicular to the magnetic field. Yeah, let's see. First we'll see three cases. In first case, the charge will be moving in the direction of the magnetic field. Second one, the charge will be moving in the opposite direction of the magnetic field. Then we will see one case when the charge will be moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. Then we will see a case when charge is moving at an angle with the magnetic field. Let's see first case. Let's see. In the first case, charge is moving parallel to, this is what part 11, it is parallel. Let me write to parallel to magnetic field. How it can be parallel? Either it can be along in the direction of B, or it can be just opposite direction of B. So let's take in the direction of B. Okay, let's take when the charge is moving along the B. Let us suppose that B is in this direction. The magnitude field is in this direction. Okay, and the charge, the plus q charge, let's say the plus q charge is also moving in this direction B. Okay, we know that force on that particular charge will be how much, guys? Q V cross B, right? Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Okay, now can I write Q V B sin theta? Tell me, what is the angle between these two? I think the angle is 0 degrees because they are in same direction. So can I say force is 0 here? Yes, I can say force is 0 here. When the force is 0, so obviously there will not be any deflection in the velocity of the charge. So it means it will continue to move in this direction only. So no effect. On the velocity. So velocity will be same. Board is not clear? Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. So here no effect will be on the velocity, right? No effect on the velocity, right? Okay. So now let's take another case in opposite direction to the field, magnetic field. Let us suppose the field is in this direction. Okay, the velocity is just opposite to this direction. This is velocity. Can you tell me what is the angle between these two? Tell me what will be the angle. I think angle will be 180 degrees. Yes. So if you find out the force, what will be the force, guys? Force will be Q V cross B. So it will be how much, guys? I think it will be Q V B sin 180 degree, right? So 180 degree is again 0 here. Okay, 180 degree is again 0. So I think the force on that particular charge is how much? 0. So again there is no no effect on velocity. I think this point is clear for all of you guys. Okay, so I can say there will not be any effect in the velocity, right? Okay, now guys, let's take take a case when the charge is moving perpendicular to the field. So let us see the case 2 when the, let's say, charge is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay, so let me make the field like this. What is this sign? The field is inside the magnetic field, right? I mean inside the plane of paper. This is the plane of the paper. The field is going into the plane, right? So it is cross. It is also so like that. Let us suppose the Q charge plus Q charge is started from here like this. Okay, like this. The velocity of the particle is in this direction. So velocity will be in this direction. And where is the magnetic field? Magnetic field is in this direction, and the velocity is in this direction. So can you tell me what will be the force on the particular charge? That will be Q V cross B. Can you tell me what is the angle between V cross B? I mean V and B. This is the magnetic field. This is the velocity. The angle is how much? Angle is 90 degrees. Yes. So angle is 90 degrees. So can I say directly? So F equal to QVB. Tell me guys. Yes or no? Okay. So it is moving like this. At this particular point, what will happen? Let's find out the direction of the force. So if the direction of the magnitude is direction of the magnetic field is here, the velocity is here. So how will we find the force? We'll find the force by the right hand thumb rule or by Fleming's left hand rule. Let's find out with the right hand thumb rule. Just keep your palm in the direction of the velocity, curl your finger in the direction of the magnitude of the field, and just get the direction of the force. So this, let's keep your palm in the direction of the velocity, curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. So you will get the direction of the force here. Okay. So if the force is in this direction, don't you feel that particular charge will be tilted like this? Tell me, are you getting my point or not? See, someone is going like this. If I am pushing it here, so how it will come? Like this. Yes or no? It will come like this or not? Tell me. If I am pushing it, see, someone is going like this. I am pushing it here. So how it will come? It will come like this. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. Tell me guys. So at this particular point, let's say now it came up to here. Can you tell me what will be the force guys? Force will be same again. Why? Because velocity is also same and the magnitude, the field is same, velocity is same, charge is same. Again force will be same, but the direction will be different here. Because now velocity is how the velocity is going here. See, velocity is going like this. Right? Velocity is here. Okay. So can you tell me what will be the direction? This is the direction of the velocity, right? Velocity and magnetic field like this. So force direction will be here. Okay. Now let's say it came here like this. So again the velocity will be like this. When velocity will be like this, so if you curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field, the force will be this. Now again it will reach here like this. Let's say it reach here. Where is the direction of the velocity? Velocity will be here. So where will the force direction? It will be here. Again it will go like this. So velocity will be here, force will be here. It will go here, velocity will be here, force will be here. don't you feel it is making a circle? Tell me guys, are you getting my point or not? So it means what? What we understood here means whenever there is a field and the velocity is directly perpendicular to the field. When velocity is directly perpendicular to the field, the motion of the particle or motion of the charge will be a circular path. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. Is it clear? So how you can find out the direction of the force? How? Right hand thumb rule. So velocity is here. Curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. Force will be here. So it will tilt it like this. Then again velocity is here. Curl your finger in the direction of the field like this. So force will come here. Here velocity. Curl your finger in the direction of the field. It will be like this. Curl your finger in the direction of the field. Force will be here. Curl your finger in the direction of the field. Force will be here. Curl your finger in the direction of the field. The force will be here. So I think this force, particular force, is acting like a centripetal force. See, we have seen the circular motion. In the circular motion, there is a centripetal force. That force will be directed towards center. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Okay. So we are going to see when the charge is perpendicular to the motion of the field. So let's say it is the magnetic field. So it is going inside the plane, inside the board, right? Let's say charge is moving like this. The velocity is this. At this particular point, the charge is here Q. Let's say this charge is having a mass M. So can you tell me what will be the velocity, what will be the direction of the force working on this particular charge? So where is the velocity direction, guys? Velocity direction is this. Where is the direction of the magnetic field? Magnetic field is inside. So we will curl our finger in this direction. So obviously we will get some force like in this direction. That force. What will be that force? That force will be QVB sine theta. Here if you see, theta is 90 degrees. Theta is the angle between the velocity and the charge. So it will be QVB. So this force will work here. So this charge will slightly move here. Okay. So it will go like this. Okay. Again, now the velocity will become like this. Okay. As the direction of the velocity is changed, velocity will be in this direction. Let's find out the direction of the force in this direction. Velocity is in this direction, right? Curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. So force direction will be downward. Okay. So now again the direction will be changed. It will be like this. So velocity will be here. Okay. Keep your palm in the direction of the velocity. Curl your finger in the direction of the field. Force direction will be here like this. Okay, then the particle will come like this. The velocity will be here. So curl your finger in the direction of the velocity. Where will be the force? Force will be here. Okay, then again the direction will be changed. The direction will be like this. Velocity will be here. Here velocity. So again curl your finger in the direction of the field. Sorry, keep your palm in the direction of the velocity. Curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. So again the force is here. Again if you do like this, again the velocity will get here. Again you will get a force here. If you get, again the velocity is here, the force is here. So this is how it will complete a circle. So this force will now act as a centripetal force. Now tell me yes or no. Did you understand this point or not? Now I understood, right? So if you remember, what is the centripetal force Fc? If the charge of this particular, if the mass of this particular charge is m and it is making a radius, let's say r. So can you tell me what will be the centripetal force? I think it is mv square by r. Yes. And obviously we know that this force is equal to QVB. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. So can I equate it to QVB? Tell me. If you see these equation, can I say R is equal to mv by qv? Tell me. Tell me, any confusion, guys? Any confusion here? Any confusion? So can you tell me, if I say the same B and a charge is moving in this direction and it is negative charge. Let's say it is moving here and it is negative charge. Can you tell me how it is rotating? I think it is rotating clockwise. Yes or no? Sorry, anti-clockwise. It is moving anti-clockwise. So if the charge is negative here, can you tell me how it will rotate, clockwise or anti-clockwise? Just see how it will moving. Keep your palm in the direction of the velocity. Okay? Okay? Velocity is here. Where is the direction of the, where is the direction of the B? Inside. Yes or no? Tell me, are you getting my point or not? The velocity is here. Curl your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. The force we will get here. Will the force be this side? Tell me. Will the force be this side? Tell me yes or no? No. The force direction will be here. Why? Because it is a negative charge. So, again, if we come here, force will be here. Like if it comes here, force will be here. If it comes here, force will be here. So like this, it will create a circle. Now this will be the clockwise. It means in the same field, if two charges are moving, one is positive, one is negative. So their rotation will be different. One will be clockwise, one will be anti-clockwise. Okay. And we cannot say which will be moving in clockwise direction, which will be moving in anti-clockwise direction. Why? Because if it reverse the direction of the velocity, if the velocity is in this direction, then again it will start moving in this direction. If the direction of the velocity is here, so it will start moving in anti-clockwise direction. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. Tell me, guys. Tell me yes or no? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, can you tell me, guys, if this particular charge is moving in this radius, can you tell me what will be the time period, guys? See, let's say it starts from here and it is going all the way to the circle and coming back to this point. Can you tell me what will be the time taken by this particular to move a circle? Can you tell me? What is the total path it covered? Tell me. What is the total distance it covered? Tell me, guys. Yes. We know that time period is what? Distance by velocity. Yes or no, guys? What is the path? I think it is 2 pi r. Yes or no, guys? Okay. What is the velocity, guys? That velocity is v. What is the r value, guys? From here you see the r value, that is 2 pi mv by qb into v. V will be cancelled, so it will be 2 equal to 2 pi by 2 pi m by qb. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Just see this equation and just find out that what is missing here. If you see carefully, the velocity is missing here. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Is the velocity missing from here? Then what conclusion we can make here? Yes, it is not depending on the velocity. See, guys, the time period of a particular charge, it depends only on the charge, magnetic field and mass only. It does not depend on the velocity. Means it does not depend at how much velocity you are moving. The time period will be same. It means what we can say here. See, if it is moving in a bigger radius, if let's say it is moving in a bigger radius, so the velocity has to be very high to keep the time constant. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. If radius is smaller, If radius is smaller, guys, then velocity will be less. Why? Why? Because the time period has to be constant. So are you getting my point or not? So write this point here. The time period, the time does not depends on the velocity. I hope it is clear for you guys. Tell me, is it clear? Okay, then take this down fast, guys. So guys, can you tell me what will be the kinetic energy of this particular particle? Let's say it is moving with some velocity v. Can you tell me what will be the kinetic energy, guys? That will be half mv square. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. And we know that very well that P is equal to mv. What is P, guys? What is P? Yes, momentum. Can I say from here that v square is equal to P square by m square? See, P square, m square, v square. So v square is equal to P square by m square. So keep this value here. So can I say mp square by m square? So can I say kinetic energy is P square by 2m? M and m will be cancelled. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. So can I say from here the momentum is 2km? Tell me, guys. Can I write like that? Any problem here? Tell me. Okay. So we'll stop this lecture here only. Okay. For you, just take this down. Okay.